Good morning. All right, so after a quick walk over, we're back at Michael's. Had a nice breakfast here a couple days ago, so we've come back here. The plan today is to start with breakfast here. It's about 9:20 in the morning, and then head over to a park and kind of just stroll around the park, take a little bit of breather from before. That was the very attentive wait staff, so getting ready to make our order here in a few minutes, but we're going to head over to a park, kind of relax there. A less adventurous day than we have had on some of our other days. So we are just going to be hanging out and see what we get done today. So I think, as I pointed out the last time we were here, you get to be joined at your table by a guest. So here's our guest for today, enjoying Michael's. So our food has arrived. My wife, being more adventurous than I am, has ordered a carrot cake waffle. I have never seen anything quite like this before, so looks like it might be very, very tasty. So she's about to chow down there. I, much more boringly, have what last time I had was one of the best pancakes I've had in a while, if ever. So I ordered it again. Now it's time to chow down. Okay, so we've had breakfast and we've come over here to Metropolitan Park. It's going to be a park that we're going to walk through, see some different sights. So we've just bought our tickets. They're very reasonable, $5, and got our map, and we're going to go take a stroll through Metropolitan Park and see what we can see. Alright, so we've reached to our starting point here. The guide told us, there's a flat trail, seems to lead off that way, and then a little more challenging trail, which we're going to attempt, that I was noticing immediately goes up and starts climbing. Gonna be interesting. Let's see how we do. So supposedly this was the harder trail, and now I see what they mean. From the beginning we just seem to be going straight up. This should be interesting. So we continue to walk upward.
Look, more leaf patterns.
Up.
I didn't notice them, but
Yep.
here they are, doing their thing. They're carrying leaves down. This one is carrying something up.
Whole ant path. But we are still going pretty much straight up, which is interesting. Not what I was anticipating. We're just going up and up. I tell my wife this might not have been the best idea to take this route, but we'll see. Hopefully I'll get to post this video. We'll see. More up coming. So supposedly this is only like 0.8 of a kilometer, but it is pretty much straight up. So I don't know how long an 0.8 of a kilometer is supposed to take, but it's going to take me a while going through here. We shall see. We just saw some of the folks who were on our tour yesterday. They're doing the same tour today, or the same thing today that we are. So yes, I keep telling my wife, this is going to take a while. Get this poor body up this trail here. So we'll see. Supposedly this is the moderate track. It has been going up since we left, since we started. Going straight up. It just keeps going up and up. I just called my parents to tell them, in case I don't see them again, that I love them, because I don't know if we'll make it back from this, but we'll see. Alright, so I guess whoever did this right around the time when you're like, oh, what did I do? We've arrived at the lookout which has a pretty nice view of the city from here. So that's the city skyline, well, one of them. You can see it from a number of different places. From the lookout here. Now, I probably didn't read the map correctly because on the map I thought it said about 82 meters. We've been moving for much more than 82 meters, but we're now at the little lookout area. Stop to take a little breather here, but it looks like maybe it's just wishful thinking on my part. But over on the other side, it looks like it starts to go down, which would be very welcomed at this point. So, as I've said in other things, if you decide to come and try some of these things, make sure your fitness level is much better than mine. Alright, after a little bit of recuperation, we're now headed, thankfully, downward. Yay! Hopefully that will last till we get back to the intersection of this and the other one. So, let's see.
It's a very nice little...
Alright, so far we've either been flat or walking downward. Looks like we have a big down coming here. But this is much better than the other side. Now you got steps starting right here. Alright, so down has been relatively uneventful. Just make sure we stay next to the railing. Don't want to twist an ankle or fall down or anything. And we've reached to, looks like a little rest spot here. A couple of benches. But we're still moving along relatively flat, although I don't know what that is coming up there, but we will see. Alright, so we're now on a trail here that has been deemed easy, and it's easier. So moving along. Now, having just done the quote-unquote moderate trail, you know, still a little tired, but we're doing all right. Just gonna follow this for a while and then turn around and head back. All right, so we've rejoined the easy trail and walked up to sort of like a rest area where we'll split off again and go up to the, my wife has abandoned me. There's a much harder trail going off to the left here and an easier but still moderate trail going off to the right. I am going to stay here at the rest area. If you can see my, oops, I'm not sure if you can see my shirt. It is, yeah. The heat here, it is, it is 84 degrees, pretty humid, so yeah, I'm going to sit and rest for a bit until she returns, and then we will go from there. So as we make our way back to where we started from, my wife has returned. We are looking at this sort of, you know what, this part of the trail here with trees on both sides, and we have a little river running alongside us here. Although it doesn't seem to be running, it just seems to be sitting there, so maybe it's a lake of some kind. Oh, this is where the turtles are. Okay, up here, there we go. Yes. We had heard that there were some turtles around here, and there in fact they are. So this is where they are. Yes, it's a pond. I don't think it's a river. It's not running or anything. But we just have a bunch of turtles just chilling out and relaxing. Pretty cool. Alrighty, so we have made it back to the visitor center, and we're calling our Uber here to come pick us up and take us back. So, all in all, very nice park. You know, a bit of a hike, and you know, some energy and fitness required to get through it. And I didn't even take the hardest part of it. My wife did, and she came back. She survived. Yeah, but quite enjoyable. The trees with the shade cover provided by the trees is very helpful, because when we come out from the trees, the sun is very hot. Oh, I think our Uber is here. Alrighty, so we're out to our last dinner. This is our last night in Panama. And we have headed in
Hola, buenas
here.
noches. Hello.
Alrighty, so we're out for our last night in Panama. We leave tomorrow to head back to the US. So we have come to, I don't know how to pronounce this, Azahar. This is a very different vibe than the places that we've been to before. Looks like we came in, they're up on the 7th floor. It looks like they had a fake entrance. It was like a flower boutique or something. But if you went through a door in the back, all of a sudden there was this place back there, and this is what it looks like. Yep, let's turn around here. So we're sitting. So very different ambiance stuff. So the gentleman has brought our menus, and we'll turn around and see what is going on with Azahar. This is when you know you're in a really fancy place, I guess. You have to take a look at these menus. This is our menu. It's this ginormous thing. And then when you open it up, it is huge. This is my hand. But it looks like we'll be trying some sushi here. So we'll see how that goes. We had a very nice meal, which I forgot to record. My wife is now chomping down on some kind of a dessert with a meringue and ice cream and tres leches, three milks. Yeah, I have no idea exactly what it is. It's very sweet, but it's nice enough. Just we've never seen this before. So after a really nice meal, our most expensive meal in Panama, walked a couple doors down to this casino. Starby Casino here. I collect poker chips. I have for a few years, and so I just wanted to grab a poker chip here. So they're called fichas, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, here, and we were able to pick up a chip. Alright, and as with all good things, they must come to an end. We are here back at the airport, PTY airport, getting ready for our trip back to the US. Our flight takes off in about 2 hours. We're at the lounge upstairs in the airport. I have a quick little snack for breakfast here, some pancakes and eggs, and wait for our flight, which is about 5 hours back. We should be back in the US this afternoon around 2. So this was a really nice trip. Really enjoyed Panama. I've never been here before, and who knows if we'll ever come back, but we had a good time while we were here. Saw a lot of new things that we hadn't seen before, and very nice people. The people were so friendly, and in the various neighborhoods that we went to, easy access either via Uber or just walking from point A to point B. But very, very nice city, Panama City. More to come.